Top 15 surprising football facts you never knew. From bizarre records to strange occurrences, these facts are sure to blow your mind. So sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. 1. Oldest football club in the world. A city in South Yorkshire, England is the proud home of the world's oldest football club, Sheffield Football Club or Sheffield FC. The football club was founded on the 24th of October, 1857, making it a 163-year club today. 2. Most goals scored by a single player in an official match. Back in December of 1942, Stefan Stanis scored a staggering 16 goals for his side Racing Club de Lens. Not a single person since then has managed to break this bizarre record, which now stands tall since 78 years. 3. Fastest goal scored in football. Argentinians are a goal-scoring machine, and Lionel Messi is the living proof of this. But what is an amazing football fact is that on the 26th of December 1998, one day after Christmas, Ricardo Oliveira made history by scoring a goal in mere 2.8 seconds. 4. The home of current generation footballs. Did you know that almost 2/3 of the footballs in use in the world comes from Pakistan? Yes, often it comes around as one of the most amazing football facts. Thinking that the best sports brands would manufacture their state-of-the-art footballs in a highly industrialized cities, but the trust is they are made in Pakistan. What would even more surprising is the fact that out of those manufactured in Pakistan, 40% comes from a single city named Sialkot. A small city with a population of 20 lakh or 2 million is the biggest supplier of footballs. 5. Average distance covered by a footballer. Football is considered as one of the most taxing game in the world, especially on the body. Did you know that on an average, a footballer, with obvious exception to the goalkeeper, covers a distance of 7 miles, 11.2 kms, and it comes on top of the fact that a game generally lasts for 90 minutes with just a 15-minute half-time break, excluding the stoppage time. A tennis player, on the other hand, covers 3 miles, 4.8 kms per game. A cricketer covers 8.5 miles, around 13.6 kms, but a typical ODI lasts for around 8 hours. A basketball player covers around 2.55 miles or 4.1 kms in a game. 6. How many countries have won the World Cup? A thing we know for sure is that football is a very old sport, and the very first World Cup was played in 1930. 90 years ago, and the tournament has been played every 4 years with the only exception of 1942 and 1942, due to World War II. This means that a total of 21 World Cup tournaments have been hosted, and in those 21 tournaments, only 8 teams have won the Football World Cup title. Remember, as stated in the above fact, 210 countries are registered with FIFA and play football competitively. 7. Significance of a football. Another crazy football fact is that the very first game of basketball played on the 21st of December 1891 was played using a football. Did you know about this one? Tell us in comments, what do you think about football's significance? 8. Who call it soccer? Do you know that only 2 countries in the world call football soccer? The 2 countries are America and Canada. If in America you talk about football, they would take it as American football, which is a very popular sport in that country. And similarly in Canada, a similar version of American football is played, which they call Canadian football. America and Canada are the only 2 countries in the world where football is called soccer instead of football. Talk about a cool football fact. 9. Playing 2 matches in a single day. Believe it or not, football was not always such a cash-rich sport, which it today is. Today, players generally get 4 to 5 days rest between 2 matches, and when the schedule is tight, they still get 2 days' time to recover, both mentally and physically. However, in the 90s, when there was less money and players had to do whatever it took to keep the game running, Mark Hughes, a Manchester United's player and a Welsh star, had to feature in 2 football matches in a single day. When he was signed by Bayern München from Manchester United, Hughes had to play not only a match with his new team, but also a match with his national team, Wales national team, in a qualifier match that same day. Before proceeding further, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more informative and amazing videos. 10. Biggest football stadium. Did you know that the biggest stadium in the world is also the biggest sporting stadium in the world? What makes it a crazy football fact is that this stadium is located in North Korea. The Rungrado 1st of May Stadium is the biggest football stadium in the world, with a seating capacity of 14,000, and is located in Pyongyang, North Korea. What is bizarre is that some reports claim the seating capacity of this stadium is 50,000. 11. The only football team Brazil never defeated. Brazil is the greatest of all time when it comes to football, and there is no denying it. However, there is still one country who has remained undefeated facing Brazil. Norway has played 4 matches against Brazil and came out victorious twice, and 2 times the match ended up in a draw. 12. Same size of the ball. When the game is as old as football, things tend to change. But little did people know that the size of a football has remained exactly the same for 120 years. A football's shape and size has not been changed. It still has a circumference of 28 inches. 13. Longest penalty shootout. The year was 2005, and the competition was Namibian Cup, when KK Palace and Civics were facing each other, and it took a total of record-breaking 48 spots kicks to settle the match. This record is also listed on the Guinness World Records. 14. First live telecast of a football match. In the year 1937, British Broadcast Corporation BBC, the first ever live football match. It was a match played between Arsenal and Arsenal reserves, and the match was telecasted just 1 year after the BBC has started with their TV services. The match was played at Highbury Stadium. 15. Pelé the Legend. Did you know that Pelé was just 11 when he was discovered by the scouts, and by the age of 16 he had already started playing professional football? If this is interesting, here is a bonus football fact for you that at the age of 17, he played his first FIFA World Cup, 1958. And scored 6 goals, helping Brazil win their first World Cup. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the beautiful game. Which fact was the most surprising to you? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.